It's so easy to fall off track when the goals for 2024 are not well planned and organized. Having the big outcome but not knowing what to do, how to measure your progress, and how to keep going when life is not easy on you is a recipe for failure. A study conducted by Forbes found that only 1% of people achieved their goals at the end of the year. And to be in those 1% next year, you need to know how to effectively plan and organize your goals. So let's get started and make sure 2024 is going to be the best year you've ever had. And for that, I created a simple and effective template in Notion where you can set quarterly and monthly goals for 2024. And I went through many trials and errors before I was able to create this template. You'll have this template in the description so you can download it and start using it right away. This template contains two views, the quarterly goals and the monthly goals. Each quarter has a different image, but the information that you find in the first quarter is available in the other quarters as well. The quarterly template is not very structured. You have at the top of the template a list of goals that you need to set, and then at the bottom of the page you have top 3 goals that you'll need to choose from the list above. One recommendation that I have when it comes to setting quarterly goals is to set the goals one quarter at a time. In other words, in December set the goals for the next 3 months, at the end of March set the goals for the next 3 months, and so on. And the reason why I recommend that is that once you start taking action, you learn new things that you don't know yet, and it's more likely for you the goals that you have in the second quarter or third or fourth to change completely. So use the quarterly template to brainstorm any ideas, any goals, any desires, any dreams that you might have for 2024. Even though you might have a goal that you know that you'll not be able to complete in the first quarter, write it down in the first quarter, and at any point in time you can move it in the second quarter if needed. Once you have that list of goals for the first quarter, look at that list and pick 3 goals that are the most important ones for you and write those down in the top 3 goals section. And once you have the top 3 goals for the first quarter, it is the time to move to the monthly planning. To move to the monthly planning, click on the monthly goals view and click on January. Any other month that you see in the Notion template has the same structure as January. I'll walk you step by step through these questions because they are not random questions on this template. The first thing on the template is the ultimate result and outcome. And this is practically the end result that you are looking to get. Now, one thing that I recommend when you are setting the outcome is to try to follow the SMART framework. If you are not familiar with the SMART framework, it stands for specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and time constrained. To give you an example, being specific can mean I want to lose 5 pounds instead of saying I want to lose some weight. The more information you include here following the SMART framework, the more clarity you'll gain about what does it mean to achieve that specific goal. Also, the SMART framework, it helps you to be able to measure your progress and be able to keep yourself accountable. The next one on the template is why this goal is a must for me. Sometimes we tend to create goals just because they sound good or because someone else told us what we need to do. Use this section to write down everything that crosses your mind that it is important to you. What was the reason why you chose to have this goal accomplished in 2024? Because what happens once you have a why, the more clear and powerful that why is for you, this is gonna help you to keep going and stick to the goal no matter what life throws at you. If you know that this goal is a must for you, if you know that this goal is very important to you, that there is no option to quit on that goal, whatever happens to you, you'll continue moving forward to achieve this goal. This question is the most important question on this template because once you know that why, and you'll start associating a meaning and a purpose to this goal. This goal will not be just a goal anymore, and it will be something that is meaningful and important to you. The next one on the template is what actions do I need to take? These are tiny steps that you need to take in order to achieve the goal. And the same thing as for the outcome is use the SMART framework because this will give you more clarity on what you need to do. One extra tip that I have for this section when it comes to writing down actions that you need to take is write those actions in a positive way. To give you an example, instead of saying I don't wanna eat something, say I wanna eat this thing moving forward. And this is how you train your mind to know exactly what it needs to do instead of trying to overcomplicate the sentences and telling your mind that you don't have to do this, but I don't know exactly what you need to do instead. The next section in the template is how will I feel by achieving it? You'll notice that the answer that you provided in the why section, why is this goal a must for me, will be reflected in this section as well. This section I want to you to focus on the emotional part. Imagine that you have that goal achieved. How would you feel about it? The next section is who else will benefit from it and how. By answering this question about who else will benefit from it, it's gonna strengthen your why even more, because now it's not only about you, it is about impacting other people in your life, people that are important to you. This is one of the things that people miss when they set goals for the next year. They are looking at the surface level of the goal instead of going deep down and understand the reason why they need to achieve the goal and what will be the impact on themselves and other people if they achieve that goal. Now, the next three sections: what did you accomplish this month, where did you fall short this month, and what can you do better next month, are just self-reflection on the current month. I really recommend in the last week of each month to look back at what you were able to achieve, and self-reflection is key in order to achieve the goals that you set for the next year. Because instead of setting a set of goals for the next 12 months and then looking at those goals in 12 months from now, practically now you are reflecting on them every single month, where you give yourself 12 more opportunities to improve and get better on the next goals that you have. Now, if you have a goal that requires a longer period of time to accomplish it, the only thing that you need to do is to copy the information from the first month to the second month and change the section, what actions do I need to take? Now that we discussed about setting goals and the importance of self-reflection, if you haven't done it yet, check this video where I'm talking about how to self-reflect on the goals that you set for 2023, what you can learn from them in order for you to be able to create better goals in 2024. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.